Brexit means Brexit. What the heck is a German? Winston Churchill is going to beat the living. I'm going to reiterate what I said before. Winston, I'm sorry. Winston, I'm sorry. And Winston, I'm going to explain to you why this had to happen. Because Winston, I'm sorry. Winston, I get it. Church. The Churchinsky. See, Churchinsky is going to be pissed. Churchinsky's legacy wasn't this. This one wasn't his legacy. But Churchinsky, it ain't 1939. It ain't even the 1800s. It's 2024. And in 2024, no one gives a freaking damn. No one gives a damn if a German is the manager of England. No one really cares. It's pretty much done. It's pretty much completed. Fabrizio has tweeted out his here we go. But I told you, the streets don't recognize Ornstein. I'm sorry, Ornstein, no one recognizes Ornstein, okay? The streets recognize Fab. Ornstein, have you been in a rap video? Have you? So if not been in a rap video, no one cares. The streets have Fabrizio. So once Fabrizio tweets, we drop a vid. Okay, when Ornstein tweets, we wait until Fab tweets. That's how it happens. So Fab says, what's up? So that's why we're here. I feel this works. And I feel that based on England's setup, what they're about, the Tuchel and Churchill, I think they can cook. But it's going to be a theme I've said before. International football is not about the manager. The manager's a small piece. It's about Gidinski. It's about Gid. And for guys who say, hey, what does get mean? It means get it done. Guys, go to the website. So there's this website, halfoffootballhot.com. Go to the encyclopedia. If there's anything you don't know, that's where you go. So Gid. Doi maybe, but Gid. Now, because I was wondering now, winning a major trophy for England is it's borderline Doi. It is borderline Doi. Again, if you don't know what that means, go to the website, head to the encyclopedia. There you go. Winning a major trophy for a country who's not won a trophy since 1966. That is borderline Doi. So Tuchel, you have Mission Impossible. And guys, let's keep it a stack. If the Tuchel doesn't reach at least a final for England, he would have done worse than Southgate. Hates the gate all he wants. Hates the fence all he wants. He got England to 2 finals, but 3 guys missed a penalty, and his Bombers captain decided to put a disaster class as well. It is what it is. Now, we'll come back to the Tuchel. He was never going to take that role. Pep was never going to take that role. You see, Pep Guardiola is a brand. It's a brand. And Pep Guardiola wants to protect that brand. And protecting that brand knows what jobs to take and what jobs not to take. The international football is tricky. Pep Guardiola needs specific players to succeed. Pep Guardiola can't just go into any team and be like, boom, impose. No. He needs to spend 600 mil and he needs specific technical players of a particular skill set and particular characteristics in order to play his brand of football. He doesn't have a plan. He doesn't have a plan Z. He just has one plan. And that one plan has dominated football and has made him arguably one of the greatest managers of all time, specifically in the league format. So what is he supposed to do with Rice? What's he supposed to do with most of this players? And I show that with the fact that he can only pick up from the pool of English players, he can play the brand of football that requires time that you don't have in international football. Unless there's a team similar to that peak Spain team that have those specific high technical players, I'm not sure whether Pep works for international football. Pep's system and his tactics needs to be worked at a long period of time. International football, where you only see guys 2 or 3 times a given year, I don't know whether Pep would be suited to that format. He can prove me wrong. He may prove me wrong. 100% he might prove me wrong. But I'm saying that I think Pep coaching is best suited for club football. I don't think he will succeed in the international game. Told you, Beckenbauer is different because Beckenbauer is one of the very few who did the two flex. Said what's up as a manager, as a coach. Said what's up as a manager. Beckenbauer gave you the two flex in terms of said what's up as a manager at the club level, said what's up as a manager at the international level, bro. So people's responses. Now, this is what I've always said. I feel that international football should be from the top to the bottom. What does that mean? The players, the coach, coaching staff, kitchen staff, cleaning staff, everybody should be from the country of origin. So, ideally, England should pick an English manager. That's how it should be. But this is where I'm going to address Winston. Winston, you're my guy, man. Winston, we go back ages, man. Winston, I told you, there's a video of me and Winston shaking hands. I don't know who you got that video, but this is what it is. Winston, you're my guy, you're my homie. But Winston, we've got to keep it real. Winston, if it was down to me, I'd have picked an English manager. But Winston, I need to show you reality. I don't even know what they even talk to me, bro. Skin tap. Who's that? Winston, the fact of the matter is, England don't produce good managers. Here's the thing. I believe England, pound for pound, have the best actors in the world. Hands down. If you want to train to be the very best actor, you go to England. Nowhere else. England train the very best actors. Some of the best writers have come from England. Some of the best musicians have come from England. I believe that the best Caucasian male singer of all time is George Michael. I don't care what anyone says. The best Caucasian male singer of all time is a dude called George Michael, and he's from England. So England do a lot of things amazingly well. One thing they don't do well is food and coaching football. Food is garbage, their chefs are garbage, and they have horrendous coaches. A Bobby Robson, a Terry Venables, a Glenn Hoddle, they're very few and far between. Bobby Robson was an anomaly, who was an amazing manager, who was great for the England team and amazing for Barcelona and pretty much helped to introduce us to R9. But Bobby Robson, that is an exception to the rule. The rule are these bozos like Gerrard and Lampard. Gerrard and Lampard, amazing players, quality. Horrendous coaches. Eddie Howe ain't world class, bro. He's pretty good. He ain't world class, bro. Your boy, Quidditch, he cooks for Brighton, got lucky with Chelsea, he ain't world class. And this is my simple thing. You have to ask this question. Why has an English manager never won the Premier League? Since 1992, since the Premier League format, an English manager has never won the Premier League. I'll go one step further. An English manager since 92 has never won La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, or Serie. So if you're the FA, should you be patriotic for the sake of patriotic, or should you be smart and be, we have gone to the final twice. We are so close. So if someone like Southgate can take us to 2 finals where we're so close, maybe a better manager can make us win those finals and make that further step. So for the FA, they know that all England care about is winning. They couldn't give a flying crap who the manager or coach is, because everyone knows that this is a very special group of players. People also know that the minds of Brazil ain't the same. 7-1 tax. The minds of Italy are not the same. We're still waiting for them to qualify for a World Cup. Germany, they're rebuilding. Spain look pretty good. They ain't peak Spain. Portugal, Argentina, okay, pretty good. Messi's about to retire. So when you look at the field, out there, England are amongst the most talented. So the FA know that we have to carpe diem, we have to seize this opportunity. And my Lord in heaven, we are not going to be held back by patriotism of like, oh, we have to be, no. Because FA, no, no time for that crap. We need to win. And we need to strike when the fire is hot. So with regards to the World Cup and potentially the next Euros, England's aim is, no, we have to win that World Cup. We have to win that European Championship, which I believe might be in Britain. So, look, no one can predict the future. Ahead, almost forgot. International football is not about the manager. Scaloni is not a world-class manager. He's not. Didier Deschamps is not a world-class manager. He's not. When Scolari won the World Cup in 2002, he was not a world-class manager. And that was proven when he got bent over and test tube babied 7-1 by Germany. International managers, they just give you the platform and the foundation. Yes, you could make some subs. Yes, you could have the right formation and the basic stuff. It's down to the individuals and the players. Because why this is a good hire is this is what Tuchel is made for. Tuchel is not a good league manager. He's a very good cup manager. So in terms of creating a tactical setup, studying the opposition, finding the opposition's weakness, and trying to maximize the strengths of your team and building a game plan specific for that round of 16, for that quarterfinal, for that semi, and for that final. Tuchel is your guy. Chelsea had no business winning that UCL in 2021. That is the weakest team. I don't want to say worst because I want to respect my boys Chelsea, but the weakest team that I have seen win the Champions League was that 2021 Chelsea team. Kante was that dude. We're not repping JJ5. We're not repping Mount. And we're definitely in repping Havertz. Shout out to the defense, but boom. So a lot of that was obviously down to Kante, who was extraordinary, but a big part of that was Tuchel. Because of Tuchel's game plan for Real Madrid in both legs and his game plan for Man City, 3 games that Chelsea were the inferior team. And Chelsea were the underdogs in all those 3 games. So Tuchel, you know that this guy tactically astute and is a way better manager and is a way better tactician than Southgate. But if England fail, it might be because of Tuchel, it might be. But we're going to have to look at the players. Because England right now, there are no excuses. You now have a world-class tactician. You now have a guy who has won a UCL, has taken LSG to a UCL final. So if he provides the foundation and does everything tactically well and you players fail to execute, don't start blaming the German. Don't start saying, oh, it's almost too... Bellingham, what happened? Kane, what happened? Saka, what happened? Flip, what happened? It is time for the players to take responsibility for their actions because international football, it's about the damn freaking players. Guys, tell me what you think. The Tuch, does he cook? Or is this going to be yet another L for Winston?